Okay, so here we are. This is the tour of Tittersworth group. It's just before Christmas, and we're doing what silly race is called the Christmas Cracker. People dress up and act silly. So everybody, can we all shout? Happy Christmas! Hey! Here we are at the back, taking the back position. Lisa, got anything to say?
This is another fine mess I've got you into.
So here we are, some of the mad lot coming up. Hey Jules, hello! Claire, Nick. So you can see it's serious, we've got Mountain Rescue, hi! Here comes the devil himself! Woo! Getting higher up, one of the marshals. Well, the diehards have already run this, but we're walking it, aren't we, Jules? Look at this, yuck. Guys, we're near the summit. Hey, you did it, well done, she ran it. Who am I trying to fool? Hello, well we did it. It was tough on the top, but we did it. We all stuck together, and we still got Lisa and Billy out there. Tom, Lisa and Tom and the dog. Hey Scraps, how you doing? Hey. Well, good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. It's all too easy for me to say it's 6:30, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my clock in my kitchen just to prove it. There we go, just past 6:30. Now, I'm going for a run this morning with one of my good friends, Joyce. Joyce is running the marathon with me. I'm going to be leaving here in about half an hour, 40 minutes. To meet her at a certain point, not far from where we both live, and before I go, I've got my small amount of breakfast to eat because I need to have something. So this is all I'm eating. So as you can see, I've got a little cup of tea, where it is there, just to start me on the way. A little bowl of sort of sugary, grainy muesli stuff, and a little bit of, as you can see, lactose-free milk. Don't know if it's happened to you, but the more I run, the more sensitive my stomach seems to become to the amount of foods that I eat. So some of the trigger foods seem to be sort of milky things like a latte. I used to be able to stomach a latte, and now it seems to just not really sit very comfortably with me. So upon advice of people, I've decided to sort of see if I can find out what the triggers are. So I'm trying to reduce lactose. It is helping, I must admit. Normally, before I started using this lactose-free milk, I couldn't really run too far without my stomach cramping and just feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So it's eased that off a bit, but I'm sure the more I read about it, the more people tell me it's all a part of long-distance running. How's the training going? Well, not that easy, really. It's not too bad. It's time-consuming, very time-consuming. I've been managing to get 4 runs in a week, so I've done a long run on a Saturday just because it works that way, and it's a Saturday today, so it's quite a long run today. And then on Sunday I do another long run because there's a big long run organised from the club, and then I do the Wednesday and Thursday night club runs. But now it's the first week of the new year, and what that heralds is the start of marathon training for everybody. So suddenly the pace has got to be stepped up. Suddenly now I've got to put another day in the diary to run, so I've got to do at least 5 runs a week. And I've also got to try and change the way that I run, so instead of just creating endurance, and it's all been, over the last few months, it's all been about time on feet. Now it's all about techniques of running, and it's doing quick, short, sharp bursts, it's doing speed training, it's doing hill work, so now I've got to pace it up. And it all sounds great if that's all I did in my life, but I've got a job, I work full time, I've got a family, and it is really, really hard work. I know I'll do it because I have to, and I'm committed to doing it, but it's still, nevertheless, when people say they're training for a marathon, I now see how much respect they deserve, because it is hard work. As I've said before, I live in a lovely little place called Stone, and I live in a village just on the other side of Stone, so we've got quite a lot of fields around us, which is great because you can have some lovely runs, but it's not easy to run on your own, and you can't really run at night, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm going with Joyce now, and we're going to have a lovely run across some beautiful countryside, and we're going to cut through some interesting places that I'll show you along the way. Now, what am I running with? Well, I've got my kit on, and I've got my trusty, if you can just see it there, my trusty kit bag. And I seem to take this most places with me. I've really got into the habit of running with it. So I've got some water here. I mix it with a little bit of one of those sort of high energy juices, because it sometimes gives you a little bit of a boost of an energy. Whether it really does or not, I don't know, but it seems to work. I've got some gloves in here. I've got a torch on my mobile phone, which I'll take with me because I need that at night. Obviously it's dark outside, so I've got as much high vis on as possible. In my little wallet thing here, I've got some, if you can see, I've got some tissues, I've got a little bit of money just in case, I've got some jelly babies, and then I'll take some kind of like fruit and oaty bar, because I can tolerate those. Okay, so here I am with Joyce. Say hello, Joyce.
Good morning.
We're going to now, both of us, run into a crazy little place. It's a little sports shop, as I've said. We've got 9.5 miles in front of us. As you can see, that's my car lights giving us light, totally pitch black. We must be absolutely raving lunatics, but I think we are, aren't we?
Well, it's lovely. It's a lovely morning.
Here's Dave.
Good morning.
We've just met up with him. Joyce, how many miles have we done, Joyce?
Nearly 3.
We've done 3, and as you can see, it's just starting to get light. We're in a gorgeous area called Barlaston Downs, and for any of you who know a little bit about local geography, Barlaston is the ancestral home, or one of the ancestral homes, of the Wedgwood family. So we're running through some of their estate a little bit later on, so I'll come back to you then. We're just running through part of the Wedgwood estate. There's a beautiful house here that I want to show you, and I think this must have been one of the ancestral homes of the Wedgwood family. It's been around for a long, long time, and it's in quite a landmark position in the area. I think it's called Barlaston Hall. So here I am on the canal. I'm on the other side of the Wedgwood factory, or what's left of the production area. So I did tell you that this run takes us past some very, very interesting and influential landmarks. Did you get it? Yes, the Britannia Stadium, the home of the Potters, Stoke City.